Hello, everyone. This is Mike, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. How's everybody today? Hey, you're looking at my live feed. All right. Okay, I needed people to. Somebody says I'm here on Facebook. Let's see who this is. Let me go over to Facebook. You're looking at my browser right now. Here's the chat. Bill. Bill Funderburk is watching us. Thank you, Bill, for texting. I did get your text on my screen in my chat window. I'm just trying to figure out a way to get this to be everywhere. So, all right, yeah, it's buffering because I was doing other stuff at the same time that I was doing this. All right, I am experimenting. I should put my headphones on so I can hear. How's this? Oh, yeah, it sounds like I sound all right. How's my voice sound, Bill? Does it sound good? Can you see my live video now? My over-the-shoulder shot over there and my main shot right here. Can you see that, Bill? Everything good? Yeah, you know, when you start doing this type of stuff and experimenting with this, it can be intimidating. Although I do have experience with sound and radio and stuff like that, but yeah, I haven't done anything quite like this before, where I'm literally producing, directing, and being the contributor to a live feed. I've been interviewed on radio, I've been interviewed on TV, I've been interviewed a whole bunch of different places, but I've actually sang on stage, I've worked in a radio station, I did sound at concerts. All that stuff is great, but when you do something like this, it's all on me. There's nobody else to complain to if something goes wrong. So I'm glad I'm able to get this figured out. What you're looking at right now is my live feed, which seems to be buffering, still buffering, and Bill says he's here. The voice sounds great. Thank you, Bill. I'm glad that you can add comments to the live stream on Facebook. I'm wondering if anybody is on Twitter. If you can go on Twitter and see if you see me live on Twitter. I should be. Oh, look at this. I just went over to Twitter, and this is Fernando KF7R. Mentioned he liked the tweet I was mentioning. Virgilio. This is Hotel Papa 2 Victor X-Ray. I could do his voice perfect because I've heard it so many times. You look at this second one right here, the notification on Twitter. Let me go to my profile on Twitter. There it is, and you see a picture of Daytona Beach there. And it looks like it's streaming pretty good over there. I'm just wondering if anybody comments on Twitter, will I get it? You're in a strong Wi-Fi. Well, I'm putting a lot out there. I'm doing a lot. I have 4 cameras hooked up right now. And if all works out well, I'm going to switch over to a live camera that follows my radio. Because I got a camera on the radio, camera on me, camera over my shoulder, and I also have another camera. This was a camera called the Center Cam that I picked up thinking it would be good, but I'm not crazy about it, but I'm experimenting. That's what we're doing today. Today is just an experiment. I may talk about other stuff. We could switch to my browser. Let's do a transition over to this browser. And you can see in this picture I'm running FT8. I have WSJTX running, and I have Grid Tracker running. The waterfall on top is from WSJTX. If I click on Grid Tracker, got to switch that window now. Hold on. Right there. I switch to Grid Tracker. You see the waterfall goes behind it. And you can see I've made a few contacts this morning. Right now it timed out. I'm going to just hit Enable Transmit again. If you're on Grid Tracker and you want to try to get me on 10 meters, that's where I am right now. If you're on WSJTX, I'm on FT8 right now. You can come and try to find me over there. I just hit Enable Transmit again. So far, everything seems to be working, but you said it's going to switch to YouTube. Okay. Switching to YouTube. I'm going to switch to YouTube also. I should see me on YouTube. Let me see. Amateur radio. No, I don't come up in the thing. That's because I'm on a different account. Let's just click on live videos. Today, you might want to follow Mike K8MRD at 4 o'clock, which is only about 50 minutes away. Mike's going to go live and try to do what he calls Technician Tuesday on 10 meters. He's going to try to reach techs that have privileges in the lower part of the 10-meter band, and he's going to try to talk to them. So you might want to get on there if you want to try to hunt Mike. He's in Texas, and he does that all the time. I just can't. Here it is. Ham Fun. There. It shows me live now. I'm going to click on the live video there and watch it there also. Yeah. Looks like it's coming in good. It's like deja vu all over again. It's just where I switched to the FT8 picture. And it's a little behind, but it's there. Anyway, yeah, if somebody wants to go on my YouTube, which is Ham Fun with KO4PDI. What a unique name. Ham Fun with KO4PDI. The channel is just Ham Fun. So if you do Ham Fun, do a search, you should come up with my page. Oh, look at that. We just made a contact on FT8. Somebody's calling me. W5WCA. Who is that? That is a guy in Colorado and Arapahoe County, Colorado. And I'm getting him at a -16. So he obviously hears me at a -16. That's one thing nice about FT8 and FT4. You can have a lot of loss, and it's a weak signal processing is what WSJTX is doing. I watched a really good video this morning by this guy, Jim. I forget his last name. I'll find it and tell you about it, where he's talking about the SDR Control, which is an app you can buy for Mac, or you can buy it for an iPad. Those are the only two platforms it works on right now. But it basically does FT8, FT4. It does PSK. It does RIDI. It does all kinds of stuff wirelessly with the ICOM 705. And we just made a QSO with that guy. So here, okay. Enable transmit again. Okay. So he just did a video on it, and it was really nice. And I'm thinking of, I already have it on my Mac, and I have it on my iPad, but I haven't used it on the Mac. I've only used it on the iPad. It's a great program. It keeps a nice log, works FT8 really well. When I'm on SDR Control with my 705, I basically just use that to run FT8 from my 705. Otherwise, I just talk over the air with my 705. And somebody was asking today, what's a good antenna for that? I would say the Pactenna NFET half wave. That's an obnoxious repeater. He identifies himself. And I'm looking out the window right now, and I see the satellite rotor turning to get to another satellite. Wonder what satellite he's going to get. Let's find out. We'll switch over to this window, and we will go to the sat page. I have a tab here just for satellites. FO118 is coming by. And let's activate the other radio for that. Get the waterfall on. Get it on the sub. And, all right, I'm going to plug in the headphone jack so we don't go deaf. Oh, I don't have, hold on, I don't have my headphones and everything plugged in. See, what'll be really nice is once I get the mixer and the radios working together, I can just switch this microphone to that radio, and I'll get that sound in my headphones. But right now I don't have that. That little beep you just heard was my SAT controller box telling me that my FO118 is about to rise at the horizon. I wouldn't hear it right away. I'm not rushing because it's to the north. It's slightly northeast from me. And what's going to happen is there's a ton of trees up there, so I won't get a signal. But maybe I'll leave the headphones unplugged so you can listen to my voice over the speaker. You might still pick it up. Well, let's see. Who knows? This satellite is going almost directly overhead. It's going to be an 83.8 degree pass, which is literally almost straight up from me. And it's got a linear transponder VHF, UHF, and then that's the one you want. The up frequency is 145,820, and the down frequency is 435,540. So it's VHF up, UHF down, and let's hit enable radio, and we get a little hiss, which you'll be able to hear. That was the VHF side you were hearing the hiss on. Now I got the UHF side up, and nothing yet. I'll start to see signals probably when it's up to about, I don't know, 10, 12 degrees. And then as it gets higher up, right now it's at 5.6 degrees above the horizon. So imagine this hand is the horizon, 5.6 degrees is like right there. I'm not going to get that because there's nothing but trees between me and there. But when it gets up to about here, I'll start hearing people. And when it gets up to about here, I'll actually be able to transmit to it and talk to it. So today I already had 2 contacts on AO91, and I've had 4 contacts on the ISS. Not talking to astronauts, but using the repeater on the ISS, the FM repeater. So I'm going to take these headphones off and just put them over there. And I'm going to get these headphones. Even though I'm not listening in these headphones, I got to use this microphone when I'm doing it this way. So I'll keep it off this ear. And I should see my voice. Test, test, test. Nothing yet. Nothing coming back to me yet. But it is transmitting when I click it. And the rotor is moving the antenna towards the satellite right now. You could tell that by right here. Right here is where the satellite is rising. Notice it's to the north. To the north of me, I have 60, 70, 80-foot trees. So I'm not going to hear anything through the trees. Although I got to admit, in the fall and winter, it's a little bit better because there's less leaves on the trees. Bet you didn't know that. Leaves can stop a radio signal. They can. At least on 2 meter and 70 centimeter they can. So right now the satellite is about 14 degrees up. I still don't hear anything. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. This is a linear satellite, so you don't need a PL tone. I have it at 100 watts right now. When I start hearing my voice, I start turning down the wattage. You can see right over here is where it says 100 watts. These are the contacts I've made earlier today. This is all the data on the satellite. So right now you see we're on the VHF up, UHF down, linear transponder. And literally you have a spread of bandwidth that you can move your dial up and down and call CQ. Sometimes I just find other people who are calling CQ and I make contacts. It's also buffering in YouTube. When kids mode is on YouTube, no one can comment. I thought I had the kids mode off. Oy. That sucks. I got to figure that part out. I'm starting to hear interference. Can't comment on YouTube still. I got to figure out why. I thought I had that off. Thank you, Bill, for finding that. I knew that, and I thought I already turned that off, but I guess I didn't. Hear that noise? That's somebody trying to talk, but it's not high enough in the sky. Sounds like somebody's doing CW. Wrong. Don't ever do CW on the voice frequencies of a satellite. Please. Do not do it. You want to talk. You want to tune your radio because every satellite, especially linear ones, you adjust your RIT, but don't do it like that. Talk. Speak. Say your call sign. And while you're saying your call sign, adjust the levels. You can see right now you're looking at the... Right, I could show you the radio. Hold on. Move this over here. I don't know if it's going to stay because this wire is kind of short. Let's see. You end up seeing a wire going over my face. Let me see if I can add the camera. Radio cam. Here we go. Copy that. What window was I on? This one? No. Yeah, that's the one I'm on. All right, we want to add capture device, existing. Yeah, there's somebody talking. All right, let me turn this and get this aimed better. There you go. Okay, so what you're looking at there is the radio is being adjusted by the sat box, and it's adjusting the frequencies. And somebody's sending me a message on Messenger. Oh, Bill's telling me how to get kids mode out. All right, Bill, I know you're watching, and I got that message from you. Thank you. All right, what you're looking at now, we have the bottom right of the screen is the radio. You're starting to hear chit-chat on there. It's already made it past the peak. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, KO4PDI. CQ, KO4PDI, Echo Lima 99, CQ satellite. CQ satellite, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, KO4PDI, Echo Lima 99. All right. What was that, November 0? I didn't get the whole call sign. November 0, Golf Echo Kilo. Is that correct, CQSL? Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, November 0, Golf Echo Kilo. QSL? The satellite's already starting to set, so I probably lost the guy. I didn't get the right call sign. This satellite's tough. It's not that loud. It's hard to get. KO4PD. I'm even losing my voice. KO4PDI, Echo Lima 99. Oh, I know what's wrong. Preamps aren't on. Darn it. Turn that off. I got to turn on the preamp. That's better. Now we might get something. Okay, put the control back on. KO4PDI, Echo Lima 99, CQ satellite. Yeah, we're getting my sound back now with the preamps. November 0, Gulf. What was the rest of your call sign? Nothing. Well, what's going to be really cool is once I finish this, there's a couple more cables that are coming, and I'll have them probably tomorrow or the next day. I'll be able to get the sound from the radio into the stream. So you'll be able to literally hear exactly how to do that. So anyway, this is where we're at, and I just wanted to do that. And remember, 4 o'clock, Mike, K8MRD, will be streaming live doing 10 Meter Tuesday. Technician Tuesday. Technician 10 Meter Tuesday. He does it every Tuesday at 4 o'clock Eastern. And you can listen to him, try to reach people on 10 meters. And you can try to talk to him. You can try to talk to him while he's doing that 10 meters. So, seriously, tune into K8MRD and tell him I sent you. All right? I hope you guys are great. I hope you enjoyed that little short testing session. And Bill, I'm going to give you a phone call just now, all right? So you sit tight, and thank you, everyone, for watching. This is KO4PDI. I'll say 73. Be good. Have a happy New Year, too. I hope your Christmases were great. Take care. Bye-bye.